I legit had no idea that it was coming out today. For some reason, my brain thought it was coming out on Thursday. I guess I got, like, the month and the day mixed up somehow. That doesn't make sense, though. I have no idea. I don't know how I missed this. Anyway, the Saviors of Uldum expansion is now available. So let's play it. Can't believe I missed it. Everyone else is playing it. I'll play it too. Because I like Hearthstone. I do have to be a little quiet, though. It is late. Saviors of Uldum class legendary quest. Cool, I got the priest one. I like the priest one. The priest one's a good one. For me. I like it. Play 100 cards. Welcome to Uldum. Sorry if everything's a little squished. I did have to make this a little small so I could, see everything. But let's start with opening packs, yeah? Let's do some pack opening. Just to remind everybody, I do play this game for free. I do not buy packs. I don't have the money to do that. But I do play the game a lot, so I do get a good healthy amount of gold that I can spend on new expansions. Alright, let's open up some packs, yeah? I didn't get the chance to finish my review of the cards, but screw it. I need to change the card back. So I got the Pit Crocolisk is black. Conjured Mirage. At the start of your turn, shuffle this minion into your deck. What? Oh, at the start of your turn. I was like, at the start of your game, but it's already in my deck. I was so confused. That's pretty good. 4 mana 3/10 that shovels additional parts into your deck. That's pretty darn good. 3 mana 4/5. Whenever this attacks, deal 3 damage to your hero. Stats aren't good enough for that kind of hurt. The Fishflinger? 2 mana 3/2. Add a random Murloc to each player's hand. You don't want to give your opponent free cards. Your top minions have +2 attack. That's pretty good. Temple Berserker, 2 mana 1/2. Reborn has +2 attack while damaged. So it's a 2 mana 3/1 or a 1/2. But it has Reborn, so, leeway. Mogu Flesh Sleeper, 7 mana 3/4 is gross. Rush costs 1 less for each minion on the battlefield, so it favors Rush. At most, it's 1 cost. You'd probably want it to be 1 or 2 cost. So not super worth it unless you're doing a Floodboardy kind of deck. Frightened Flunky, 2 mana 2/2, Taunt. Battlecry Discover a taunt minion. That's pretty good. I like that. The Oasis Surger, 5 mana 3/3. Rush, choose 1 game +1 or +2/+2, or summon a copy of this minion. With the quest, that makes it so that both of those go off. That's really good. 2 5 mana 5/5s. Another Pit Crocolisk. On its own, a 5 mana 6/6 is just sort of okay. Penance is fine. It's basically the Warlock quest hero power. Bees is fine. It's just sort of okay. Give a minion Reborn Embalming Fluid. I kind of like that one. It can be pretty scary, especially if you put it on like the Obelisk statue or something. Or the Obsidian statue, sorry. Totemic Surge, give your totems +2 attack. It doesn't say this turn, so I'm assuming it's permanent, which makes it pretty neat. There's some totem synergy that has been sorely missed. Probably better in Wild than in Standard. Wrapped Golem, 7 mana 7/5, Reborn at the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Scarab with Taunt. So it's like the Warrior card, but different. And it's fine, I guess. Faceless Lurker, 5-mana 3/3 taunt. Battlecry, double this minion's health. Good if you got some way of doubling battle cries, which I'm assuming is somewhere in this expansion. Sandstorm Elemental, 2-mana 2/2 Elemental Battlecry, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions with an overload of 1. Is pretty good. Basically, Arcane Explosion, but also with a minion. The overload kind of sucks, but I mean, that's fine. Dune Sculptor, 3-mana 3/3. After you cast a spell, add a random mage minion to your hand. I like that. I like that a lot. Spell Mage can get some minions. And random is just fun. Wasteland Assassin, 5-mana 4/2 Stealth Reborn. And it's a little too expensive. I mean, the Stealth and Reborn thing is neat. I wonder if it regains stealth when it comes back to life. I don't really know. It would be cool if it did. But otherwise, I think it's too expensive. It probably should have been a 4 cost. Even then, it might be pushing it. Bone Wraith, 4-mana 2/5 with Taunt and Reborn. It's better if you can buff it somehow, but not terrible. I think it would be good for the quest that I've got. This will be a good thing for my new priest deck I'm gonna have to make. Sandhoof Waterbearer, 5-mana 5/5. At the end of your turn, restore 5 health to a damage-friendly character. It's just an upgraded Lightwell. I'm a fan of that. Candle Taker, 3-mana 3/2 with Reborn. Meh. Not good, not terrible. Hunter's Pack, 3-mana Hunter spell. Add a random Hunter, Beast, Secret, and Weapon to your hand. I like that card. I like that card a lot. Getting more card draw. Not even card draw, but card generation for Hunter is just good. Evil Recruiter, 3-mana 3/3 Battlecry, destroy a friendly lackey to summon a 5/5 demon. Turning a 1/1 into a 5/5 is pretty good. Sinister Deal, discover a lackey. Hey, these two go together. That's pretty nice. Mermy, 1-mana 1/1 Murloc with Reborn. Good for a Murloc deck, because then you can buff it. Although the Reborn thing, it won't carry over, so it'll just be Reborn as a 1/1. So it's just a sticky Murloc. Might be good to double up on the Tide Sage. I don't remember what it's called. The Murloc that gets stronger when you play more Murlocs. The Bizarre Mugger, 5-mana 3/5 Rush Battlecry. Add a random minion from another class to your hand. Good for Thief Rogue. Stats are kind of poop, but I mean, honestly, you just want it for that card generation. Ooh, a legendary. What is it? Dino Tamer Bran. Oh, it's the one that I hate. Of all the legendaries, I had to get that one. It's the one I don't like. It's the only one I don't like. And don't get me wrong, I like Bran, and I like Hunter. Hunter, I think, is really good this expansion, but this legendary is just straight up not worth the cost. Hook Scimitar, 3-mana 2/2 combo, gain +2 attack, so it becomes a 3-mana 4/2. It's fine. You'll have to play it pretty late, though. And honestly, taking damage as a rogue is not preferable. They don't have a lot of healing, so you'd want to use the skill face. So, meh. The Grand Mummy, 2-mana 1/2 Reborn Death Rattle. Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. So it's effectively give a random friendly minion +2/+2 because it has the Reborn and the Death Rattle. It's gonna be good for that. Death Rattle Reborn Priest thing I'm gonna build. Restless Mummy, 4-mana 3/2 Russian Reborn. Meh, I think it's too expensive, but I guess it's fine. It does retain the rush, so you can run it into one thing and then run it into another thing, or run it into one thing twice. I just think it's a little bit too expensive. Spinning Camel, 2 mana, 2/4. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to another random friendly minion. Probably be good in like a masochistic warrior, but that hasn't been a thing for a while, so probably not. Flame Ward, a very, very good secret. Very, very good. I like that secret a lot. Desert Hare, 3 mana, 1/1, battlecry to summon 2 1/1 Desert Hares. So basically, it's 3 mana, 3/3 to split among 3 bodies. Good for any token deck. Ancestral Guardian, 4 mana for 2 Lifesteal Reborn. Fine. Not my favorite. I think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit too expensive. Although obviously, I think it maybe should have like Rush or something. But that might be piling on too many words or too many keywords to one card. I don't know. Weaponized Wasp, 3 mana, 3/3 battlecry. If you control a lackey, deal 3 damage. It's fine. It's okay. Shaman Arch too lackey heavy though, so I guess it helps, but I don't think it's enough. Ancient Mysteries. 2 mana, draw a secret from your deck, and it costs 0. I'm not a big fan of this card. I think it's sort of a waste. Like, yeah, it's nice to draw a secret, but you're drawing the secret from your deck. You're not creating it. And the fact that it costs 0 is nice, because there are some mage secrets that cost more than 2, so you'll be getting a discount, but it's at the cost of a whole card. And I just don't think that's worth it. I think it's good if you get it randomly, but I don't think it's worth putting in your deck. Cloud Prince, 5 mana, 4/4, elemental, battlecry. If you control a secret, deal 6 damage. Pretty darn good if you control a secret, otherwise it's kind of crappy. Wasteland Scorpid, 7 mana, 3/9 with poisonous. Pretty good, pretty good. It's basically my Exna. Isn't this just basically my Exna? Might be better than my Exna, actually. A common is better than an old legendary. How about that? Psychopomp, 4 mana, 3/1, battlecry, summon a random friendly minion that died this game and then give it reborn. Pretty good. There are some rebirth mechanics that cost 4 mana just as it is, so this is an upgrade of that, although with that one you did get to discover what you came back. This is just random, but hopefully there are only good cards in your deck, so it's fine. Although it's not very token friendly. It would suck to do this and then bring back like a 1-cost minion. Swarm of Locusts, 7/7, 1/1 Locust with Rush. I like this card. It's a more expensive but sort of upgraded, sort of downgraded, side graded Release the Hounds. It's fine. It's sort of a more niche Release the Hounds. Gives Spell Hunter another Unleash the Hounds essentially. Destroy a minion, shuffle 3 worthless imps into your deck. Why would you want that? Not a huge fan of that. Evil Totem, 2 mana, 0/2 totem. At the end of your turn, add a lackey to your hand. It's fine. I don't know. I kind of wish for these totem cards they would actually add them to the basic totem hero power for the shaman instead of making cards for them, just like as a expansion-wide event and then afterwards turning it into a card. I think that would be cooler, but I guess just having it as a card is fine. It's thematic, at least. Sandwasp Queen, 2 mana, 3/1, battlecry, add 2/1 Sandwasps to your hand, so it's effectively a 7/3 for 2, although I don't know how much the 2/2/1s cost. Do they also cost 2? Because if so, that's garbage. But if they cost 1 each, or 0 each, these probably cost 1 each. If they cost 1 each, then I think that's fine for sort of a minion-based deck, although I'm not sure how good a minion paladin is. Anubis Hath the Warbringer, 9 mana, 9/6, Death Rattle, give all minions in your hand +3 +3. I like that. I like that card. That's pretty nice. Bop, 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 bop. Salhet's Pride, 3 mana, 3, 1 death rattle, draw 2, 1 health minions from your deck. Not a big fan of this one. It basically exists to draw that other wasp that we just talked about. That's its whole reason for existing, is to draw that thing. Which isn't great. There are a couple other 1 health minions that are worth something, but I don't know. I feel like by turn 3 you don't really need them anymore. I guess you could get them out of the draw pool, make it so that you won't draw them later on, which I guess has its uses, but I don't know. Not feeling that one too much. The Vile Fiend, 2 mana, 2/2 demon with lifesteal. It's fine. It's a neutral demon. We need more. And it's just sort of okay. Just sort of whatever. Worthy Expedition, 1 mana, discover a choose 1 card. I like it. I think it's fine. There aren't enough choose 1 cards, though. I think there needs to be more to make this super worth it. Otherwise, I mean, you could probably stomach just putting all the choose 1 cards in your deck and just skipping this if you're going for that choose 1 quest. Otherwise, I think this is fine. It's a good supplement. Hidden Oasis, 6 mana, choose 1, summon a 6/6 Ancient with Taunt, or restore 12 health. Restore 12 health isn't super worth it. That's basically worth 3 mana. But summoning a 6/6 Ancient with Taunt is about 5.5 mana's worth, so put them together into a choose 1. Have the opportunity with the quest to cast both at the same time. It's fairly good, so take that as you will. Clever Disguise, 2 mana, add 2 random spells from another class to your hand. Good for a Thief Rogue. I don't know that Thief Rogue really has enough utility to make Thief Rogue super worth it. It's almost like a bad roulette mage, in that it has all these different ways of getting these random cards, but no way to really make the cards worth playing. It needs more ways to reduce the cost, or to do stuff like that, so that you can play more of these random cards. You've got lots of random card generation, not a whole lot of the ability to play them effectively. It needs more of that. Pharaoh Cat, 1 mana, 1/2 Battlecry, add a random reborn minion to your hand. Man, I wish this was a priest card. I like it. I think most of the reborn cards are pretty good, so I think it's totally worth getting more of them. Injured Tolvir, 2 mana, 2/6 Taunt, Battlecry, deal 3 damage to this minion. It's fine. Great with the priest quest, because after you get the priest quest, you can use it to not only fully heal this guy, but also give him the buff, which makes him all the better. Although you might prefer playing him in the early game, at which point he becomes a 2 mana 2/3 with taunt, but he's also damaged and can be healed up more, which is definitely a bonus. So I like it. Quicksand Elemental, 2 mana 3/2 Battlecry, give all enemy minions -2 attack this turn. Very much a utility minion. You don't give a single crap about its attack power. It all depends on the fact that it is low cost, and that effect can be used at any time. So maybe you would hold on to this way late in the game. Or maybe if you're really struggling against like a really offensive hunter who's like going straight at you with huffers and stuff, maybe you play this to sort of slow him down a little bit so that you can recuperate and get back into the game. It's a utility minion, and it has its uses all over the place. Its uses in its blurb, not necessarily in its stats. Although the stats aren't bad either. They're average. Sunstruck Henchman, 4 mana 6/5 at the start of your turn. This has a 50% chance to fall asleep. This is the first time we've seen a card like this, where the like playing sickness can come back. That's really interesting. I wonder if you can sort of. I wonder if in the future they're going to make more cards like this where you can instigate like playing sickness so they can't play. It's like it's basically the same thing as freezing. It's like they could have easily just said at the start of your turn it has a 50% chance to freeze itself. It's basically the same thing. But I think it's a neat idea. Adding a sleep condition into the game in this very subtle way. Desert Spear, 3 mana, 1/3 Hunter weapon. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 Locust with Rush. I think it's fine. Meh. I think it would be better if the Locust had charge, but then that's the same with just about anything that has Rush. Almost every minion that has Rush, all you can think is, man, wouldn't it be great if that minion had charge instead? But what are you going to do about that? I think it's fine. It gives you an excuse to attack their face, and then you summon a minion that you can run into the opponent minion with, if it's worth doing. It's got the same attack as the weapon, so if it's worth attacking with the weapon, it's worth attacking with the Locust instead. So it gets its use out. Kobold Sand Trooper, 2 mana, 2/1 Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. I think that's fine. It's a slightly worse Leper Gnome, in my opinion, just because the cost does not make up for the stats. But, I mean, it's fine. Plague of Flames. Destroy all your minions. For each one, destroy a random enemy minion. So basically this is Hellfire, but without dealing 3 damage to yourself. And only costing 1 instead of like 3 or 4, which was what it used to cost. I don't know. I think it was 3. It's fine. It works really well with the sort of like minion heavy or token heavy decks that Warlock is doing with all the imps and stuff. So, you play an imp heavy deck with all the it gives you a use for all those worthless imps that imp balming puts in. Although I would not put imp balming in your deck. The removal is not worth it. The Plague of Flames is much better. Overflow. 7 mana, restore 5 health to all characters, and draw 5 cards. So this is just a straight up downgrade of oh god, what's it called? I can't remember it, but it's that 10 mana card that summons a 5/5, draw 5 cards, deal 5 damage. This is just a downgrade of that, because, yeah, you get to restore 5 health instead of dealing 5 damage, which I don't know how good that is. And it is 3 mana cheaper, but you don't summon a 5/5, which is a huge problem. And the drawing 5 cards is like the riskiest part of that card, and it's in this card. Ultimate Infestation, that's what it's called. Living Monument, 10 mana, 10/10 with Taunt. It's fine. Whatever. It's a black card. And I got 2 of them. Phalanx Commander, 5 mana, 4/5. Your Taunt minions have +2 attack. I like the Taunt synergy. We haven't had that in a long time. I like it. Ramkahen. Wild Tamer, 3 mana, 4/3, Battlecry, copy a random beast in your hand. It's fine. Stats or whatever. The effect is pretty good depending on what kind of beasts you've got. Either you're playing a beast deck and you're just getting another beast, or you're playing a much more targeted deck where you're copying the beast that you want, in which case you got 2 of them now, or 3 of them, or 4 of them. So, that's pretty good. The Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron, 10 mana, cast 10 random spells. It's actually just a straight up upgrade of Yogg-Saron because you don't have to worry about Yogg-Saron killing itself. You have to worry about the puzzle box killing you, but you don't have to worry about Yogg-Saron killing himself and canceling his own effect, and you don't have to worry about casting a whole bunch of spells to set up Yogg-Saron. So, questionably better than Yogg-Saron, although Yogg-Saron was questionable to begin with. Great for memes. Great for memes. Subdue, 2 mana. Set a minion's attack and health to 1. I think it might be a little bit too expensive, but I mean, if they're pushing a more minion heavy thing, then I guess it's fine. I haven't seen too much of Paladin. I don't remember if any of them is if any of it is good. And I haven't opened too much Paladin, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hyena Alpha, 4 mana, 3/3 Battlecry. If you control a secret, summon 2/2 hyenas. I think it's fine. Secret Hunter isn't exactly rare. It is like, it's a good like beast to copy around with that Wild Tamer, because then you could play like a spell rogue with just those, and then these give you some extra minions to play around with. On the whole, it's just okay though. Golden rare! I got a golden grand mummy. Cool. Infested Goblin. 3 mana, 2/3 taunt. Death Rattle, add 2 1/1 scarabs with taunt to your hand, probably costing 1. That's fine. With the taunt synergy thing going on, this is a good taunt generator, or taunt token generator. Could work. Neverset Ritualist, 2 mana, 2/3 Battlecry, restore adjacent minions to full health. Good, pretty good. Very good in like that taunt buffing deck thing. Pretty okay in token decks. There are bound to be lots of minions, but I don't know how much really healing this thing will be able to do. Better in like big minion decks so that you can restore like 8 health to something ridiculous like that. Be cool in combination with that one 4 mana 3/10 with taunt that shuffles more into your deck. You play 2 of those, and then once they get hurt, you play this, set them back up again. It's pretty good. Jar Dealer, 1 mana 1/1 Death Rattle, add a random 1 cost minion to your hand. It's basically a lackey that isn't a lackey. It's whatever. Golden Common! Garden Gnome, 4 mana 2/3 Battlecry. If you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, summon 2/2 Treants. 2/2 Treants. I think it's fine. I think Treant Druid already has enough. I don't think it really needs this. I think that the stats are a little blah, unless you have a spell in question. A big spell Druid is a neat idea, but I don't think there's enough. Everything else I've done already. Generous Mummy. 3 mana 5/4. Reborn. Your opponent's cards cost 1 less. Ew, gross. Why would you ever do that? That's disgusting. Those stats for that cost does not make that thing okay, especially with Reborn. Ew. Like, yeah, you could get some early game like damage out, but all they have to do is like play all the cards at discount that you've given them, and then like cast a spell to get rid of him. I've done all these. Ooh. Oh shit, it's I didn't know it was Dodger's birthday. Wait, yes I did. I saw Jessie Cox's happy birthday to her. Oh. Well, I wish her a happy birthday too. Probably not gonna go watch her just because I want to play Hearthstone, but happy birthday to Dodger / Dex bonus. Untapped potential. Hey, I got the Druid quest. That's another one that I liked. Although it is just sort of okay, like, you know, most Druid things tend to be. But I bet there's some fun ways you can play with that. Body Wrapper. 4 mana, 4/4. Battlecry, discover a friendly minion that died this game. Shuffle it into your deck. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's not as good as a straight up res or even putting it in your hand, granted. But it's still kind of neat. Good for the later game when you want to like sort of buff up your deck a little bit more so that you have some card draw advantage. Or just like some card draw to avoid getting fatigued. Nothing. Earthquake. 7 mana, deal 5 damage to all minions, then deal 2 damage to all minions. So basically deal 7 damage. It's 7 mana, deal 7 damage to all minions. So it's basically just a shaman board clear. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 shaman minions that would survive this, but oh, you know what? Things with Divine Shield would totally survive through this. So like Alakir the Windlord would totally survive this. That's about it. Whatever. Alright, so that's all of them. That was pretty meh. I got 1 legendary I liked and 1 legendary I didn't. Not a lot of dust. A lot of commons. I don't have quite enough to forge anything. But now it is time for the traditional destroying of the decks. I want to keep that one. I want to keep that one too. I'll remake that one at some point. I want to keep this one. Alright. Let's get rid of the new. So I definitely want to make a druid quest and a priest quest. I guess I'll try to make a hunter deck that can make use of Bran, but blah. Blah, Bran. I would have been happier getting literally anything else. He is my least favorite legendary of this expansion, and I got him. You know, if I got rid of this, nope, it wouldn't be enough. Oh well. Alright, let's craft ourselves a deck. Now, just so you know, I'm not good at this game. I just like playing it. Oh, hey, look, I almost have enough cards for the actual, like, activate the obelisk, like, preset. What am I missing? Holy Ripple, another Injured Tolver, a Questing Explorer, and High Priest Emmet. Sadness. I could craft the rest of these except for that 1 legendary, but I don't think I will. I'm not really in the habit of doing that anyway. Convert to standard. Restore 15 health. Alright. Let's make ourselves a heal priest. Let's make ourselves another heal priest. So, put in one of those, put in one of these. Put in one of those. Put in one of those, one of these. Put in a golden one. One of these. 2 of those. That one. That one. These. That one. Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe one. That's worth it. Nah. Oh yeah, big fan of these. Oh. I could put in the Lady of White in this deck. That would be fun. Wouldn't do much, but it would be fun. Let's see, what can we get rid of? Get rid of that. And let's play with that for a while and let's see how that does. It lacks minion generation, which is a problem. But hopefully the hopefully the quest gets done with soon. And that will be less of a problem. Let's try it and see what happens. Illusions, Obelisk. I'm always terrible first day. I always need a couple of days to like figure out what works and what doesn't. I'm not very good at theory crafting and stuff. I enjoy doing it, don't get me wrong. I love doing it. I'm just bad at it. Alright, let's play us some games.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Probably play 2 games of this and then make a druid deck, play 2 games of that, and then head off.
Is someone injured?
I mean, thank you.
Right away. Right away.
I sort of hate that I drew this right away. It's just gonna sit in my hand forever.
Your magic shall not save.
Ooh. That's worth it.
Right away.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Let's see.
Right away.
Oh shit! Nice. Nothing really works here. I think I'll hold on to that until I actually take some damage. I got nothing. I can't do anything. Crap. I'll do this. Destroy that. It's a huge waste, but whatever.
Whispers everywhere.
Time to operate.
We're gonna have some fun.
Oh crap. Nice. Oh, and he got the kill on the one. Oh hey, but I healed his HP, so it works. Ah, that's cool. I like that. That's actually really fun. That's a good interaction. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh crap. Uh-oh. Siphon Soul. Whatever. Alright. That would do it.
Alright, who's first? Job done.
Double pump Azarano, extra star whip, high mountain ice.
Oh my gosh, all these legendaries. I'm jealous. Oh wait, their hero is golden, all their cars are golden. They're using Zale. Never mind.
Awaken, my children.
We're gonna have some fun.
Wow, they somehow discovered a second Reno?
Wish is my suggestion.
Oh my god. What? How'd they do that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, the Barista Lynching. I don't know, my brain. Kitty, I cannot pet you right now. You need to go away.
I don't have enough mana.
Job's done.
I'm gonna lose this. That Zale deck. That's mean. Putting me up against Zale right at the beginning. Here I am, actually making my decks like a filthy plebe. Yeah, well. Alright, let's try this one more. One more. Now that I know that healing the opponent counts, I might mess with this a little bit. Although, healing your opponent's not exactly
Bring victory.
a great thing to do. Wow, what? Okay. Oh. Okay.
Is someone injured?
Ah, there's that combo I was talking about earlier. Jesus.
Show you the other side.
I was not expecting this on turn 2. Alright. Whatever. Jeez. Oh, and it's another Zale deck. Yeah, every card is golden and he's golden. It's another Zale deck. Why? Why am I getting put up against 2 Zale decks in a row? That's not fun. Boo.
Listen, you brats. Mummy needs 5 more minutes. Listen, you brats.
Well played.
Oh, of course. Yeah, well played playing Zale. That's not fun. Alright, well, whatever. Let's make ourselves that druid deck. That's pretty lukewarm as far as the start of the expansion goes. 2 Zales in a row. Ah, no, I wasn't standard. There we go. End 4 turns with unspent mana. You get the Osiren here, which is a choose one mechanic thing. Let's throw for like a restore druid type thing alongside of it. Tokens! Tokens with buffs. What am I thinking? My brain. I mean, I'll keep the Rotten Apple Bomb just cuz, but I'll get rid of the Life Drinker. Maybe that one too. Have one, just in case. Any more choose ones that I can put in here? Some board clear. That one. Alright, let's give that a try. Put that for 2 games. See how that goes. I swear, if I get put up against another frickin' Zale, I want to see decks other people have put together. I want to see Zale. Or Golden Whizbang. Neither of those. I want to see decks other people have built.
Shall be mine. I must protect the wild. Why do you call? I greet you. My greetings.
Tee hee hee. Again, I never said I was good at this game.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Wow, going hard on the sauce. 7 damage in turn 2? What? What did I do? Chill out. Damn, I've got a really good curve too. I shouldn't sacrifice too much for this stupid quest. If I can get away with it, I'll hero power next turn to get the quest going. Depends on what he plays now. Ugh. No, I can't take that much damage. Boo.
The rage. It claims me.
Don't mess with Tusker.
For the wilds. Job's done. Get in there and fight, maggot.
Wow. What is this face warlock? I like it.
Job's done.
You call that a weapon?
The Earth Mother was busy.
At least he's exhausted himself, but I mean, I'm not really riding high here. I might die. Ooh. 4, 8, 9. Damn. Man, that face warlock thing is basically using all basic cards too. Man, good on that guy. That's a smart deck.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild. Converting stored energy.
Starting to think this quest is a little bit too slow for this current expansion.
Job done. My greetings. Converting stored energy.
Wow. He had that planned. What the hell?
For the wild. Access denied.
Oh boy, a mech paladin? I haven't seen one of them in a while. And me without anything to play. This is actually pretty bad. This starting hand is not doing me any favors.
All charged up.
Ooh. And he's just ramping and ramping and ramping. There's nothing I can do about it. Druid does not have enough kill cards to deal with this kind of thing. Like, I've got nothing that can actually deal with this.
My remedies are all natural.
Like, I literally have nothing that deals with this. Oh, and now he's got two of them.
Stored energy.
Yeah, no, this quest is too slow. I'm gonna have to start being real smart about this if I ever want this deck to work. Because this ain't doing it. Nope. Wow. A silence card would be really good here, but I didn't put any in this deck because I'm dumb, I guess, is the reason. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die again, like immediately as soon as I finish the quest. It's like you're dead already. The game just ramps too fast for you to sacrifice that many turns. I would have to sacrifice them over a much larger course of the game. Like, in the very late game. But then at that point, you've already drawn most of your choose one cards if you've only got a few. If this is like supposed to be some kind of a niche thing, this doesn't work. This quest just straight up does not work. I guess if I had Scenarius, but I couldn't even play him because he's a 9 cost. Yeah. There's no coming back from this. I'm doomed.
Job's done. I concede.
Yeah, getting that hero power is essentially pointless if you get it in the late game. But if you try to go for the completing the quest in the early game, you just get demolished. There's nothing really doing that. So, I don't know. Have to figure something else out, because that ain't working. But I'll have to do it some other night, because it is late and I'm tired. So thank you for watching this stream. I'm sorry I lost all my games. But honestly, I said that was going to happen from the start, so... Oh well. Maybe things will be better tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.